So next slide, we have here the term criminology again. So as we have mentioned the last time, criminology refers also to the study of criminals. Not only studying crimes, but also studying criminals and their behavior as a social phenomenon. Okay, so pag sinabi nating phenomenon, anything that is observable in our surroundings. So ano yung mga yun? An example is a behavior of a person. Diba? Na-observe natin kung paano umasta ang isang tao. Kung ano yung ugali ng isang tao, di ba? Kung paano makipag-interact yung isang tao dun sa society. So, yun, any facts or situation that we observe or can be observed, we term it as a phenomenon. So, yun yung tinutukoy natin dyan. So, we have here now the nature of criminology. So, number 1, we have here, criminology is considered to be an applied science. So, bakit kaya natin nasabi na applied science? Na-mention na natin yan kanina. So, sabi dyan, to further understand crime causation, nandyan, we need to know those other sciences also. So, dapat alam din natin dito. Or we also include the study of these other sciences, such as, nandyan, anthropology. And then, meron din dyan psychology, and then sociology, and any other natural sciences that may be applied. So, sabi nga natin kanina, saan ba nag-i-exist ang crimes? Nag-i-exist yan, nangyayari dyan sa society natin. So, we need to include also studying our society. Okay? So, that is under sociology. We also here in criminology, we also study behaviors, specifically behaviors of criminals. So, yun, behavior is being studied also in psychology. So, focus yan ng psychology. So, that's why psychology is also involved in the study of criminology and as well as anthropology or the development of mankind. Okay, so another one, still on first one, applied science. So, nandito na yung tinatawag natin na crime detection and investigation. Usually, sciences or other sciences, dito natin siya magagamit or may re-relate. So, nandyan yung forensic chemistry and legal medicine na nasabi natin kanina, wherein, in order for us to confirm kapag or magagamit natin tong chemistry na ito in investigating or in understanding those evidences na na-recover natin doon sa mga crime scene, okay, na iniimbestigahan natin. And another one, nandyan din yung polygraph and question document examination. So, unahin natin yung polygraph. Sa polygraph kasi, yan yung tinatawag, long term or tinatawag nila literal as lie detection, okay? So, dito sa polygraph, aaralin natin kung paano ba natin gamitin, okay? Gamitin yung polygraph machine in lying detection. Okay? So, yung polygraph machine, tinatawag nilang lie detector yan. So, malalaman natin daw kung nagsisinungaling yung tao. So, usually, nakikita nyo ito sa mga movies na kung saan ini-interrogate yung tao or ini-interview yung tao and then meron yung machine na ginagamit nila, yung polygraph, kinakabit doon sa iba't ibang parte ng tao and then tinatanong-tanong. And then dyan, tinitignan kung siya ba ay nagsasabi ng totoo or hindi. Okay? So, yan ay applicable dun sa pag-i-interrogate ng mga suspects. Okay? Kung meron tayong suspects, pwede natin gamitin yung polygraph machine to investigate kung siya ba ay nagsasabi ng totoo or hindi. So, pwede natin gamitin yan, polygraph machine. And then, meron din tayo yung question document which is pag-aaralan nyo yan still in criminology. Kapag kayo ay nasa higher level na, titingnan ninyo, i-determine ninyo yung mga factors kung paano ba natin masasabi na yung document na yan or yung mga papeles na yan ay peke or hindi. Okay? Kasi ang pamimeke ng mga papeles or mga document is considered also as a crime here in the Philippines. So yan ay pwede nating malaman, mapag-aralan here in question document examination. Nandyan din yung fingerprint identification and ballistics. Okay? Unahin natin yung fingerprint identification. So, yun, common na method natin in order to identify a certain person is yung fingerprints. Okay? Kasi yan, fingerprint, walang katulad yan. 1 in a million chance lang yan na meron kang kapareho ng fingerprint. Yung fingerprint mo na yan is unique yan. Very unique. So, yun, pwede nating magamit yan as an identification para ma-confirm natin kung sino yung taong yun. Sabihin natin sa crime scene. Okay? Sa crime scene, meron tayong na-recover na fingerprint. Okay? So, yun, pwede nating magamit yon para malaman kung sino yung pumatay dun sa tao. So with that, kukunin natin yung fingerprint, i-study natin, and then yun, meron tayong nakuhang suspect, meron tayong na-recover or nahuling suspect. Ngayon, ang gagawin natin, kukunin natin yung fingerprint ng suspect na yun, and then i-compare natin dun sa fingerprint na nakuha natin sa crime scene. So ngayon, tignan natin kung magkapareho. Kung magkapareho, then yun, pwede nating magamit na evidence, and then sabihin na siya yung criminal. Kasi nakuha natin yung fingerprint niya dun sa crime scene. So, ibig sabihin, nandun siya sa crime scene nung nangyari yung krimen. Okay, so ganun yung pwede nating paggamitan ng fingerprint identification na ito. Okay, another one, we have here ballistics. Ito naman yung sa mga barel. So, paano ba yung pag-travel ng bullet? Okay, coming from the gun papunta dun sa target. Okay? Kasi yung titignan din natin, i-studyhin natin yan. Okay? Gaano ba kalakas or paano ba yung impact nung paano ba yung pag-travel ng bullet from the yung barrel up to the hanggang sa nakarating siya dun sa target. So, ano ba yung nakaka-apekto dun sa pag-travel ng bullet? Okay? So, meron dyan yung hangin, wind force na tinatawag nila. Meron din dyan yung gravity. So, mapag-aaralan nyo yan in ballistics also. So, hindi lang ninyo pag-aaralan dyan yung iba't ibang parte ng barrel, but also pati yung trajectory ng mga bullet na yun na tinatawag natin. Firearm examination. So, yun, titignan ninyo. You are going to determine kasi sa characteristics ng mga barrel din is unique din yung mga yan. Meron yung tinatawag nila na general characteristics and then individual characteristics. Okay? So, yun, meron ding iba't ibang brand ng barrel, di ba? Iba't ibang klase ng barrel. So, yun, yan ay mapag-aaralan ninyo dyan sa firearm examination. And then, nandito na tayo ngayon, yung last na na-emphasize dyan, yung tinatawag nila na forensic photography. Okay? So, yun, forensic photography kasi pag sinabi kasi nating forensic, ibig sabihin yan ay for court presentation purposes. Okay? Yun yung tinatawag natin na kaya dinadagdag natin yan na term, forensic photography. So, photography, application of photography or use of photography in court presentation. So, yun, sa photography, mapag-aaralan ninyo kung paano ba ang tamang pagkuha ng mga litrato. Okay, sa crime scene. Litrato ng mga evidences dun sa crime scene. Para at least sa korte, alam natin kung paano, ano yung best na pictures na may papakita natin dun sa korte kapag tayo ay nag-testify. Okay? Kasi hindi natin pwedeng sabihin sa korte na pupuntahan natin yung crime scene para makita natin or para makapag-decide kayo kung sino talaga or ano yung nangyari dun sa crime na yun or dun sa lugar na yun. So yun, ang tanging paraan lang natin para maipakita or mai-explain sa korte na ganito yung nangyari is pwede natin gamitin yung pictures natin. So dapat maganda yung kuha natin, at least detailed yung pagkuha natin. Yan ay mapag-aaralan natin sa forensic photography. So that is why we said that criminology is considered to be also as an applied science. So still under the nature of criminology, meron po tayo dyan yung social science. So it is considered to be, or criminology is considered to be a social science. So bakit kaya? So it says there it is considered as a part of social science to the extent of understanding the nature and application of existing laws. Okay, so nasabi nga natin kanina, crime exists in a society. So, nangyayari yan sa society. So, paano na yan? We are going to try to understand as a criminologist or in studying criminology, we try to understand bakit kaya napakagulo nung lugar na yon. Bakit kaya ganun yung mga tao doon sa lugar na yon? Bakit kaya ang daming krimen na nangyayari doon? Ang daming pagpatay na nangyayari doon sa lugar na yon. So that is one that we should understand. So yun, pag naintindihan na natin, nalaman na natin yung main reason, then we can now create a certain solution. Ayun, so mangyayari na dyan, pwedeng maging solution natin, gagawa tayo ng batas. Okay, so yan, creation of laws. Kaya dito sa Pilipinas, sa ating bansa, meron na tayo napakaraming batas na naipasa and then ini-implement ng ating gobyerno. So, anong purpose niyan? To maintain order dito sa ating bansa. Just imagine na lang, sabihin natin wala tayong batas, walang ini-implement ang ating gobyerno. So, anong mangyayari? wala tayong magiging basyan. So yan, pag may nagnakaw, wala tayong magiging basyan. Anong gagawin dun sa tao na yon? So, hahayaan na lang ba natin na mangyari yung parang pangyayari during the ancient times na yun, walang batas, ginagawa lang nila kapag merong nagnakaw, pinapatay nila, binabato nila, pinapalo hanggang mamatay, tinutorture. So, yun, in order for us na hindi bumalik or hindi gawin yung mga ganong kultura during the ancient times, meron na tayo yung mga batas na ito. In order for us na at least meron tayong basis kung ano yung gagawin or ano yung kaparusahan ng taong yun na gumawa ng krimen. So, an example, a crime of rape. Okay, so meron dyan yung tao na ng rape. So, anong gagawin sa kanya? At least, meron tayo yung batas na RA 8353 wherein nakasaad doon kung ano yung crime of rape and then nakasaad din doon yung punishment. So, yun, at least alam ng tao kapag ganito yung ginawa mo, crime of rape yan. Ang crime of rape, pwedeng makomit yan ng babae also. Kasi meron yung tinatawag nila na crime through sexual intercourse and crime through sexual assault. So, yung crime through sexual assault, pwede yan makomit or pwede yan magawa ng babae. So, yun, dyan sa RA 8353, nakasaad din dyan yung parusa. So, yun, alam ng tao or alam natin kung ano yung gagawin natin dyan. So, parusan yan, habang buhay na pagkakabilanggo, okay, or reclusion perpetua. So, dati, ang ini-implement dyan na parusa or punishment is death penalty. Pero, yun nga, since 2006, na suspende na ang pag-i-implement ng death penalty. Kaya wala na tayong death penalty dito sa Pilipinas. Pero yun, take note of the word suspended only. So, suspended, pwede yang may tuloy ulit. Pwede yang may balik. So, yun, wag nyo ngayaan na ang government natin, ibalik ulit yan. Okay, so maybe some of you will be in favor of that and maybe some of you will also against with that implementation of death penalty. Okay, so that is why we considered it as a social science also. So, that is all about the so-called criminology is a social science. So now we are going to proceed. Criminology is dynamic. So bakit kaya nasabi natin na dynamic or nasabi dyan na criminology is dynamic? So yun, sabi, study of crime changes as to pace and social conditions. It is parallel with the development of other sciences which have been applied to it. Okay, so yun, meron yung mga tinatawag natin na traditional crimes and meron din yung tinatawag natin na common crimes, okay, or ancient crimes, and then meron na tayo yung modern crimes na tinatawag. Okay, so nung unang panahon, 'di ba, walang computer. So meron bang tinatawag na cyber crimes noon? Wala, 'di ba? So yun, sa taong nagkaroon tayo ng computers, dyan na rin nagsimula yung tinatawag natin na cybercrimes kasi meron ng computers. So, it is also, or criminology also is dynamic, nagbabago din yan, nagbabago, such as pati na din yung crimes. So, it is parallel with the development of crimes, development of other sciences. So, yun, pinag-aaralan na natin ngayon, kaya meron na kayo yung ibang mga subjects, pinag-aaralan na ninyo yung mga cybercrimes na yan. Kasi kailangan nating alamin din yung mga yan, kasi yan yung mga tinatawag natin na modern crimes in order for us na magawa yung part natin or yung sinasabi natin na crime prevention din. Kasi yun, isa yun sa main goal din natin as a criminologist, okay? Or here in criminology. So yun, it is parallel with the development of other sciences. So now we have here nationalistic. So criminology is nationalistic or it should be nationalistic also. So bakit kaya? Sabi dyan, study of crimes should be correlated with the existing laws within the territory. So yun ang focus natin in studying criminology is here in Philippine setting. Okay, kasi magkaiba ang criminology doon din sa ibang bansa. Okay, or magkaiba ang mga ini-implement nilang batas doon sa ibang bansa. So dito sa Pilipinas, meron tayong drug crimes, okay, or mga drug laws, drug-related laws. Doon sa ibang bansa, wala. Okay, kasi okay lang sa kanila or legal yung mga droga sa kanila. magkakaiba yung ano natin, magkakaiba yung mga batas na ipinapatupad ng ibang bansa. Okay, sa ibang bansa, pinapatupad nila ang death penalty. Dito sa ating bansa, hindi natin pinapatupad ang death penalty. Okay, so iba-iba tayo. That's why dito sa ating sa criminology, studying criminology here in the Philippines, ang focus natin here in Philippine setting also. Yun nga lang, in history, we are also considering history of criminology. We also need to understand, or we should need also to be aware of the history of criminology in national setting. So, yon nagsimula yan usually dun sa Italy. Okay, the study of criminology. And it says there, the issue as to whether an act committed is a crime reliant on the existing criminal laws of the state. Kaya nga sabi ko kanina, meron yung mga ibang bansa na meron silang law on drugs, meron din yung ibang bansa na wala. And then meron din tayo, the causes of crime must be determined from its social need and standards and norms. Okay, so yun, ang focus natin, pag-aralan natin ang Philippine setting. Okay, bakit kaya ganito? Napakaraming krimen na nangyari dito sa Pilipinas. We are going to study the reasons behind the causes. So, pwedeng maging rason dyan, kahirapan, mga ganong result siguro. So yun, na alam natin nakahirapan yung isang reason dyan. So that's the time magkakaroon na tayo ng idea kung paano natin masusolusyonan yan. So sa pamamagitan ng sabihin natin, tulungan natin yung mga taong yun. Or more employment para at least merong kasi sabihin natin, isa rin sa mga reason kung bakit nangyari ang mga krimen, nagagawang mag-commit ng krimen, or isang reason ng poverty is because of unemployment, walang trabaho. Kaya ang isang magiging paraan natin dyan para ma-prevent ang crime, pwede nating sabihin, magdagdag pa ng trabaho dito sa Pilipinas, or bigyan natin ng trabaho yung mga taong walang trabaho in order for them, meron silang livelihood. So, yun yung pwede nating i-point out, or yun yung pinu-point out dyan sa part na yan. Okay, so just take note of the four nature of criminology. First one, applied science. Criminology is a social science, dynamic, and also nationalistic. So now, let us try to compare criminology with criminalistics. So, let us try to have here first the so-called criminology. So, yun, it says their criminology deals more on theories and the study of criminal people. Okay, so yung tinutukoy po dyan na theories is more on crime causation. So, theories on crime causation. So, here in criminology, again, we are going to consider or analyze the reason behind why that certain crime exists. Okay, so bakit kaya nangyari ang krimen na yan? And not only the root cause of that crime, but also the reason behind bakit kaya niya nagawa yung krimen na yun. So maraming pwedeng rason ang isang tao para mag-commit ng crime. So isa na dyan yung revenge. Gusto niyang maghigante, kaya niya pinatay yung tao na yun. Siya ay walang makain or walang pera, kaya niya nagawang magnakaw, mga ganong reason. Okay? And then yung iba naman, dahil sa sobrang galit nila, kaya nila nagawang pumatay. Okay? Yung iba naman, napilitan sila. Dahil sa, yun, inutusan ako na patayin yung taong ito para hindi ako yung patayin niya. Parang ganon na mga reasoning. So yun, we are going to try to, that is what is being focused more on criminology. So dito naman sa criminalistics, it's more on practical and technological theories in studying criminal things. So ano ba yung tinutukoy nila dyan na criminal things? Ano ba yung tinutukoy natin na criminal things dyan? So simply yung mga evidences. Okay? Evidences na nare-recover natin sa crime scenes. So, yan yung focus ng criminalistics. More on studying those evidences. Okay? So, paano ba natin malalaman na yun ay isang human blood? Ano yung mga technology na pwede nating gamitin? Nandyan na yung microscope. So, yun, titignan natin yung components nung na-recover natin na evidence na yan, na dugo na yan, para ma-confirm natin kung blood ba yan or hindi. Okay, ano ba, sabihin natin, baril naman yung na-recover natin, involved na dyan yung ballistics, and then yan din yung focus ng, ballistics is a branch of criminalistics actually. Okay, so yun, paano ba natin masasabi na yan ay peke? So yan, papasok na ang question document. Meron na tayo yung mga technology na ginagamit din in order to determine those or determine kung yan ba ay peke or hindi. So yan yung focus ng criminalistics, more on analyzing or understanding, investigating those evidences na na-recover sa crime scene. Pero dun sa criminology, focus more on the criminal person or the root causation of the crime. Okay, so that is the focus of, or that is the difference of those two. Next one, let us try to have here the difference between a criminologist and a criminalist. So, yung tinutukoy po natin ngayon dito is yung tao. Okay, so yung criminologist, sabi dyan, a person who is a graduate of a degree of criminology if he holds himself out to the public in any of the following capacities. So, he is conducting research or scientific research to analyze criminal behavior and the factors contributing to it. Okay, so a criminologist simply, pwede dyan, sabihin natin, a graduate of criminology, but also he should also be practicing it in public. Okay, so yun, paano? Conducting research. Okay, as a criminologist, kung hindi kayo magpupursue sa law enforcement, pwede rin sa future mag-conduct kayo ng researches ninyo. Bakit kaya researches? The reason behind bakit kaya talamak na ngayon ang cybercrimes, mga ganun. So ano ba yung mga recommendation ninyo or research kayo ng problem dito sa ating society, yung causes niya, and then yan magbigay kayo ng recommendation. Okay? Yung mga hindi magpupursue sa law enforcement or sa field industry. So pwede kayong magstay sa papasok sa academics and then maging researcher, pwede rin 'yon. So that is what we refer to as a criminologist. Sa criminalist naman, simply the one or a person who is trained in the application of instruments and methods essential in detecting and investigating crimes. So, simply sila yung nagtatrabaho mismo doon sa mga crime laboratories. Okay? So, sila yung nag-study doon sa mga evidences na nare-recover natin sa crime scene. So, yun, ni-study nila, tinitignan nila kung yan ba ay human blood or yan ba ay baril yung bala ba na na-recover natin sa crime scene nanggaling ba sa baril na nakuha natin dun sa suspect, mga ganong bagay. So, yun yung inaaral naman. Yung taong nag-study nun is what we so-called a criminalist. Okay, so yan po yung pagkakaiba ng criminologist doon sa criminalist.